Oh, greetings and salutations. Welcome to episode 3 of the weird world of Dr. Diablo. And in this episode, we're going to go back to the circus sideshow and show you another dangerous and cunning stunt. For this amazing and dangerous stunt, I do need a few items from my toolbox down here. So let's see what we've got to play with this time. First of all, we just need to put that down just in case. Now, here's something you don't see very often. This is an old English gin trap used for catching little furry animals. Now there's lots of different parts to the trap. It's all made of metal, and I'm going to show you how it works. We've got the chain here. This part is the spring. We've got the bait plate. We've got the catch and 2 metal jaws. Now if you try to pull those jaws apart, it's absolutely impossible. The only way to get those jaws apart is to squeeze down hard on the spring. If you do that, the jaws come apart. Watch. There they are. The catch goes across, the bait plate is lifted, and the trap is set. Now the poacher or the hunter would take this trap and they'd lay it on the floor in the forest. The end of the chain would be nailed to a tree or a large log called the drag. They'd then disguise the trap by covering it with leaves, and they'd finally place a little piece of food on the bait plate, and they'd wait. They'd wait for the little furry animal to come along and try to get the food from the trap. Now, would you like to see what would happen to the little furry animal if it tried to get the food from the trap? You would? You people are sick. Well, I'm going to show you how the trap works, but we're not going to use a little furry animal. We're going to use the Carrot of Doom. Now imagine that's the little furry animal's leggy, and he comes skipping through the forest and he sees a bit of food. Here he comes. And he treads on the trap. Look what happens. The poor little furry animal. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, yes, that's very interesting, but what's that got to do with anything? Well look, I'm going to reset the trap, because I'm going to place a part of my body in that trap. Not that part. No, because there might be kids watching. Plus I'd need a bear trap. No, I'm going to place my hand in the trap, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I do it. I have to put my hand in the trap at exactly the right angle and exactly the right speed. If my hand goes into that trap at the right angle and the right speed, those jaws will smash closed down my fingers. It'll hurt like hell. But if I've done it correctly, my fingers should come out completely unharmed. Now, even though you're sat on the other side of the screen at home, if my hand comes out completely unharmed, I expect you to all stand up, cheer and clap. If, however, I get the angle and the speed a bit wrong, it might snap a couple of fingers off. Now, if that happens, don't worry, because the blood will squirt out and coat the scene and you won't see anything. Here we go. Just before I do this, I don't want you to miss anything, so move nice and close to the screen so you can see. You might even hear a bone snap. Here we go. Now, just before I do this, I should tell you that these traps are illegal to use in the UK. I had to send off to get this one. But sometimes you can find these things lying around in car boot sales, junk shops and summers. So I'm talking to any kids out there. Kids, if you find one of these lying around in Grandad's attic, don't try this at home. Unless your mum and dad are out. If they are, go for it. That's what I say. Listen to me, I'm a doctor. You want me to do it? I knew you people were sick. Here we go. Ah! I hope you're clapping out there in TV land because this really hurts. But look, you can see the jaws pushing into my fingers. You can see my fingers at the end there going steadily purple. Now, the only way to get that off the hand is to squeeze hard on the spring again. You squeeze hard on the spring, the jaws come apart, and the fingers are a bit bruised and battered, but they are still there, and the crowd went wild. Yes, did you like that? I worry about you. But you know, there may be some people out there who've never seen one of these traps before, and you don't believe that the stunt you just witnessed was real. So let me show you something with an item you might even have in your own home. A mouse trap. Now you can buy these in any DIY store. I'm sure you've seen one of these before. It works the same way, but instead of having two jaws that smash together, there's one big jaw that goes all the way across. Watch. We've got the catch there, we've got the bait plate, we've got the spring, and we've got the jaw. Now watch, if I pull this all the way back, ooh, all the way back, the catch goes across, and the bait plate is lifted. Now normally, you'd place a little bit of cheese on the trap and leave it out in the kitchen for the mouse to come along. What can we do with it? I know. I hope you're all still watching. It's my favourite bit, the chicks dig it. Watch, here we go. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Now, I'm dribbling everywhere. I hate this bit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was the easy bit. Now, the most difficult bit, is getting it off again. It hurts twice as much when you take it off. Watch this. Don't look away. Here we go. And that's why they call me the pain-proof man. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Another cunning stunt from the Circus Sideshow. Well, that's episode 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there in TV land, remember that we have our special competition going on at the moment where you can win your very own Dr. Diablo's Sideshow t-shirt, which even features the Prince of Pain there. If you'd like one of these t-shirts for yourself, all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning one is subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and share the video, and then in episode 6 we'll randomly pull one of you guys out of the hat and you will win your very own Dr. Diablo's Sideshow t-shirt. Well, we hope you enjoyed that one. Stay tuned for episode 4 and may the weird be with you.